Caitlin Clark's $100,000 side hustle may leave struggling Angel Reese jealous after exorbitant Unrivaled offer. After wrapping up a successful rookie season with the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark has been making the most of her offseason, from reuniting with her Iowa teammates to hitting the golf course and supporting her boyfriend from the sidelines. She's stayed in the public eye with every outing. But this time, when everyone is expecting to announce her intentions to join Unrivaled, Clark decides to take a different route by stepping in as a special guest for an online meet and greet. And this might make her arch-rival, Angel Reese, envy her. A recent tweet on X brought the limelight to Clark's appearance as a guest speaker in a live webinar of marketing executives. The tweet read, "Caitlin low-key going viral on LinkedIn, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face." She made an appearance in a live webinar with marketing managers present. That's 2 virtual appearances and 4 in-person commitments. $600,000 minimum loudly crying face. She's earning all that while doing her real passion. Yapping smiling face with hard eyes. The post also had a couple of snapshots of the LinkedIn post, which acknowledged Clark's presence in a webinar hosted by Colin Lake Shima. In the LinkedIn post, Caitlin Clark's online appearance was highlighted as she shared a wealth of insightful advice with attendees. The post wrapped up with praise for the reigning Rookie of the Year's personality and presence. Interestingly, the same account revealed Clark's virtual speaking fee, set at an impressive $100,000. According to this source, Clark has already earned around $600,000 from her virtual and in-person appearances, making her off-court endeavors just as impactful as her on-court achievements. In just one virtual appearance, Caitlin Clark earns more than her WNBA salary, which sits around $76,000 per year, a staggering comparison. For her rival Angel Reese, this fact might hit close to home, especially after Sky No. 5 recently shared that her WNBA earnings don't even cover her rent. And while Reese's net worth stands strong at about $1.8 million, it still falls short of Clark's. This spotlight on Clark's earnings shines even brighter as she stands on the brink of taking her net worth, currently at $3.1 million, to new heights, with Unrivaled reportedly offering her a staggering $1 million deal to join. Yet, intriguingly, she's kept quiet about any conversation. Unrivaled's consistent attempts to lure Caitlin Clark, the massive $1 million deal. Although the original 30 spots for the Unrivaled League are already filled, founders Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart have opted to expand the roster to include 36 players. Collier explained that the league's financial success surpassed projections, allowing for this exciting growth. However, it's also clear that Unrivaled has its sights set on bringing Caitlin Clark into the fold, and this expansion could be a strategic move to give her more time to reconsider joining. Word on the street is that Caitlin Clark's offer from Unrivaled is nothing short of messy-like, and it's easy to understand the hype. The package reportedly includes a $1 million base salary, a stake in league equity, a performance-based bonus structure, and a share of revenue from media rights. With TNT recently partnering with Unrivaled, this deal could set her up for a historic payday, making it an offer that's bound to turn heads in the sports world. Previously, the Fever guard seemed hesitant about joining Unrivaled, keeping busy with various off-season activities. Moreover, her reluctance to join any 3x3 league also points out that she is not into that format of playing. But with friends like Kate Martin, Lexie Hull, and Aliyah Boston already signed in, this cash-loaded offer might just catch her interest. Whether she decides to join or not, her undeniable charisma and massive fan following mean that Caitlin Clark will keep pulling in big earnings, even through virtual appearances. Here's something new to know about Caitlin Clark. Lexie Hull leaks juicy details on Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever locker room.
We were just sick that we had lost so many games, and also feeling like we were better than that. I mean, I don't think anyone can genuinely feel 100% safe, especially with the movement of the league. So fun to have fans so engaged in a game, and I definitely feel like second half of the season, all of our shots, threes going up, fans are out of their seats and expecting it to go in. So that just feels so good to feel the confidence from them. But I would say I don't think there's extra pressure. I think it's just, it's so much more exciting. It's an exciting environment, electric environment. When you have fans so engaged. All of us just kind of like stuck together, trusted the process, and realized that like the start of the season isn't the biggest deal. It's how we finish and how we get better. And really proud of just the resiliency of the group. Once we found out we had the #1 pick, and once Caitlin declared, that kind of changed things, I think, for the city a little bit. People were just so excited to come support the Fever. We felt that in our preseason games. We felt that even on draft night, we filled Gamebridge, which felt crazy. Like we're not even doing anything in Gamebridge, and people are excited to watch the screen and see who we draft. I mean, we play against guys during practice. We play against ourselves. But like if her team's not winning in a scrimmage or a drill, like she's competitive and she's gonna do everything she can to win. And I think it just shows the type of player she is. Like if she sees the game at a bigger scale, obviously with the platform that she's created for herself, and then that's transitioned to the game, it's huge. And I think like for me, especially as a point guard and as someone that's delivering a lot of the passes that lead to shots, like if I miss, she's definitely going to say like, you got the next one. Like I can count on her for keeping me like confident and positive. So yeah, I think that shows the player that she is and the leader she is as a point guard. There was one practice, Christy like turns on loud music, because I can't remember where we were going, but we knew the arena was going to be loud. And so she turns on this like loud music, and Caitlin screams, she's like, "Can someone turn it off? It's giving me a migraine." And everyone's like, what? And Christy like reacted and said, "What did you say?" And she like repeated it. And all of us were just we were all dying, because if I would have said that, if anyone on our team would have said that and then been asked, "What did you say?" and you repeat it, like no one else is repeating it, but she did. And it was the funniest thing. We're all like rolling on the ground laughing. Part of my role is just getting to the open spots, and we have such a good offense that people find the open person. So to be that open person, you get excited. You get excited for the opportunity to shoot and score and be part of the momentum. I mean, it's hard. I think like in this profession, like things just are so fluid, and you never know what to expect. You never get comfortable. And I mean, heading into next year, this will be my 4th head coach in 4 years. So just it's a crazy job, and I'm really sad for Christy. I think she's a great person, a great leader. Excited to see what she does in the future. Excited about where our new coach will take us. So yeah, it's unfortunate. And it's, I mean, looking at the league, 7 teams with new head coaches, that's an insane statistic. Like the teams are going to look so different, and they're going to play different. So it's an exciting future for the league, but it's also like, it's sad to see that some eras are ending. I think it's moving in a good direction. I think that, it's because it's more competitive and there's more eyes on it. The pool of coaches that we can choose from, I think, will only get bigger and bigger. I think we're going to have great coaches coming up, and just excited to see, what those eras look like. Like it's unpredictable at this point, but excited to, talk about it in a year from now. Walking through the grocery store in Indianapolis and like trying to just go get some groceries, and someone fist bumps me and says, "Go Fever." Like that's just a really cool environment, and it shows the dedication of the fans and the fandom in the city. So that part's been awesome. Hard. Like it's easy to say, like, yeah, don't read it, but everybody does a little bit. And I think it's having like that support system to help keep you on track. The biggest thing is finding people to kind of get you out of that cycle and get you to thinking about the positive things you did, even though a lot of times people online aren't talking about the positive things. All of these people were supporting me this whole time, and I didn't know that they were supporting me until that moment. So like you kind of forget that there's these people behind the scenes until they come out of the woodwork and say like, "I've been following along this whole time. Like, I'm so proud of you." And that just feels so good to know that there's, such a community behind everybody on our team, even when you don't hear it every day.
If you made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you.